for today's Metta Meditation, August the 20th. Always starting with paying respect. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Saranang Gacchami. So always starting with paying respect, because what we send our mind to, we connect to. So by paying respect to, if we are Buddhist, we pay respect to Buddha. If we are Christian, to Christ, and so on. We open our heart to this, and then this is the energy which comes in. So Buddhist, Christian, Muslim, whoever can pay respect in their own way. And if we have no particular spiritual tradition, lineage, we can simply pay respect to all that is holy in the universe. So now we close the eyes, we open the heart. We bring our attention to the body, being aware of the body posture, being aware of the sitting posture. If we can sit with legs crossed, it's good. It's a very stable position, posture. If not, we can simply sit normally on a chair. The important thing is the back should be comfortably straight, not too stiff and not too loose. We can try to visualize ourselves sitting here. Where we send our attention, we send our mental energy. So by visualizing our own body, we're sending our attention and our energy back to our own body. Being aware of the sensations of the body. We bring the attention to the breathing. We can focus at the nose, where we feel the air come in and go out. Just keeping the attention at that one point. Usually we feel most clearly at the inside of the nostril. Or we can keep our attention at the lower abdomen, as the abdomen rises on the in-breath and falls on the out-breath. So we can decide where we like to keep our attention, and then we keep the attention there. We don't go from one to the other. If we have a mantra, we can use a mantra. It can be very helpful to keep the mind centered. In the Thai forest tradition, we use the mantra Buddho. Buddho is a Pali word. It means the state of mind of the Buddha, state of mind of the enlightened beings. We breathe in, silently repeating in the mind, Bud. We breathe out, Do. A Christian can use a Christian mantra, such as breathing in, Yay. Breathing out, Sus. Or there are many other mantras we could use, or we can use no mantra. Just simply be aware. Be aware of the breathing, anchoring the attention with the breathing, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind, and always keeping the mind in the present. If we send the mind to the past, maybe anger comes up in the mind, maybe sadness. If we send the mind to the future, maybe anxiety. So we keep the mind only in the present. And if we want to develop the wisdom to see, to know reality, we can see it only in the present. So being aware of the breathing, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind, being aware of whatever contacts the mind. The mind is always being contacted through 6 ways: through the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, the body, and through what forms in the mind itself, what forms at the heart itself. The thoughts, feelings, states of mind, we observe them as they arise and pass away, and we don't react. We simply observe and let go. Usually we react to whatever contacts the mind. When we react with desire, with attachment, we can see, if we observe our heart, it's like we kick this heart around, like a football. I want this, I want that. We throw the heart in all directions. When we react with aversion, with dislike, with anger, we squeeze the heart, we burn the heart. And so between the 2 extremes of throwing this heart in all directions, squeezing, burning the heart finds no peace. The heart finds no relief. The untrained mind does not know what peace is. The untrained mind does not know how to find peace. So we have to train the mind. We train the mind in what we call mindfulness. Mindfulness means to know, to be aware. What is contacting the mind right now, from outside or from inside? To know, to be aware, and to have the wisdom to let it go. It's very easy to say, but not so easy to do. The mind will always try to escape the training. The mind will always try to run away. Sometimes the mind can run away with a lot of thinking. Sometimes the mind can dream and drift away. So we have to have patience. Patience with our own mind. Whenever we become aware that the mind has run away, drifted away, we simply bring the attention back to the breathing, back to the mantra if we use. If the mind runs away 1,000 times, we have the patience to bring the mind back 1,000 times. anchoring the attention with the breathing, knowing the breathing in, breathing out. Whatever forms in the mind, we observe it and we let it go. We don't take interest. If we take interest in what forms in the mind, we pour our energy into it. We make it bigger and bigger. We make more of it. If a thought bubble appears in the mind, and we take interest, either with like or dislike, we create more of these thought bubbles. The heart becomes a jacuzzi. When a memory surfaces in the mind, if we take interest, then we create a whole story in our own mind. A chain reaction takes place in the mind, and we create this whole story in the mind. But if we see the memory as a mirage in the mind, we watch it appear, we don't react, we watch it disappear. The heart stays clear and open. Just keeping the attention with the breathing, being aware of the body, being aware of whatever sensations arise and pass away. Sometimes it can be sound sensation, sound contact with the ear, arising, passing away. Sometimes it can be the touch of our own body, arising, passing away. Whatever forms in the mind, thoughts, memories, feelings, states of mind, we observe them, we watch them appear, we watch them disappear, we don't react. Usually we send our attention in all directions, and to past and to future. And when we send our attention in all directions, we send our mental energy in all directions. And so we feel drained, depleted. We've thrown all our energy away. Now in the meditation practice, we train ourselves to keep our attention on our own body, our own mind. Being aware of the posture, being aware of the body sensations, being aware of the breathing, being aware of what forms in the mind, watching it appear, watching it disappear. The mind becomes energized, the heart becomes recharged. We have the patience to stay with the breathing, just knowing and letting go. And instead of being scattered in all directions, the mental energies become a steady stream of attention directed inward. The energies become unified and harmonized. And we feel a great sense of harmony, harmony in body, harmony in mind. The body feels light, refined. We have a very refined sense of ease and comfort in the body that we don't have words for. The mind becomes at peace. We stop to agitate and clutter our own mind, and what we are left with is simply peace. So we see very quickly that peace is the normal state of mind. We don't need to put anything into the mind for peace, for happiness. All we have to do is stop agitating, stop to disturb, stop to burn and constrict the heart. We find the normal state of mind is peace. The heart becomes calm, cool, clear, and collected. When we unify the mental energies, the heart becomes whole. We become wholehearted. The heart is no longer fragmented. We find we have what we call the 4 divine states of mind. There's kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity. These are called the 4 Brahma Vihara. The Brahmas are the high heavenly beings. Vihara is dwelling, abode. So the high heavenly beings dwell in kindness. They dwell in compassion. They dwell in joy. They dwell in equanimity. We call these the 4 divine states of mind. Actually, they are the 4 normal states of mind. It's how the mind should be all the time. It's how the heart should be all the time. We can enter this dwelling, this vihara, through the door of kindness, through the door of compassion, through the door of joy, through the door of equanimity. It's simply the vihara, the dwelling of the pure heart. As we unify the mental energies, we start to see an inner light, an inner brightness will appear, and we start to feel an inner lightness. We feel a lift inside. In the beginning, the practice can be very tedious, very frustrating. We practice, and maybe we seem to not get any results. We become discouraged, frustrated. The mind wants to go to the outside, find some stimulation, find some distraction. But we have patience. We persevere. We keep the attention on our own body, our own mind. Our inner energies become stronger and stronger. The heart becomes more energized. And we start to feel this inner lightness, see this inner brightness. And now we become more enthusiastic, more encouraged, much more confident. We see there is something to this meditation after all. We start to get some results. As we unify the mental energies, intensify the energies energies become stronger and stronger, to the point where we can see, we can feel our own inner energies. The prana of the universe is a bright energy. So as we intensify our own inner energies, they become lighter and brighter, to the point where we can actually see and feel our own inner energies. and a whole new world opens up inside. A whole new dimension opens up inside. As we deepen the practice, we refine the practice, the inner peace becomes deeper and more refined. The heart becomes more calm, more cool, more clear, more collected. What we experience in our meditation is simply peace. The purpose of meditation is simply peace. Peace through wisdom and wisdom through peace. Step by step on our spiritual journey, we lighten the load on the heart, and we just become more and more at peace. When we finally reach the level of enlightenment, we get the complete peace, the complete timeless peace. But step by step along the way, we're simply lightening the heart, clearing the heart. Step by step, developing inner peace, inner happiness, inner contentment. Nothing magical or mysterious, esoteric, simply peace. The Buddha taught that peace is the highest happiness. We watch over our own heart. Whatever appears, we observe it, we let it go. If a negative state of mind occurs, anger, jealousy, spite, we see it, we observe it, we let it go. The heart becomes more at peace. The divine states of mind become stronger and stronger as we let go of the negative states of mind. We observe the inner peace becoming stronger, becoming deeper, and we let it go. As we let go of the inner peace becomes even deeper, even stronger, even more refined. Because the mind of peace, the mind of happiness, is the mind of letting go, the mind of non-attachment. So we learn that non-attachment is not some state of cold, dry, uncaring indifference. Non-attachment is a state of overflowing, overflowing with happiness, overflowing with kindness, overflowing with compassion. Simply being at peace. As we progress in our practice, the inner light becomes stronger and stronger. In time, it fills the entire body. And when we have the inner light firmly established, we have our own inner lantern firmly established. We have our own inner lantern, our own inner torch, to light our way on our spiritual journey, the journey inward. We are no longer spiritually blind. The inner eye has inner light to see. We are no longer sleepwalking. As we progress in our meditation practice, the heart becomes brighter and brighter. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we become more and more awake. No longer sleepwalking. The mantra Buddho means the knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. It has this threefold meaning. We simply know, observe our own body, our own mind, just watching what appears in the body, what appears in the mind, watching it appear, watching it disappear, watching arising, watching passing away. The heart becomes brighter and brighter, more and more radiant. As the heart becomes more and more radiant, we become more and more awake. Buddho. It means the knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. We watch over our heart, just seeing what appears in the heart, letting it go. The heart becomes clear and open. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, it also becomes more and more cool. The light of the sun is a hot energy. If we look into the sun, we burn our eye. But the light of the heart, the inner light, is cooling to the inner eye. The brighter it gets, the more cool it gets. As we progress in our practice, it becomes much more enjoyable, much more pleasant for the mind to stay within than to go to the outside. In the beginning, the mind always wanted to go to the outside, find some distraction, find some stimulation. But as we progress in our practice, the mind is content to rest at the heart. Resting at the heart, the mind becomes refreshed and recharged. We find an inner oasis of peace within. We find our own inner sanctuary. We find at the heart a wellspring of cool, clear, fresh life energy, light energy. And the mind is content to drink deeply from our own inner well. It takes time, it takes patience and perseverance. But everyone who has the patience, the perseverance, will find this inner sanctuary, this inner oasis. And when the mind is content simply to rest at the heart, there's a feeling of coming home, homecoming. We've come home to our own heart. Each moment, a moment of peace, a moment of joy. Super alive, super alert, super awake. At peace. We continue our practice. The wellspring at the heart becomes more energized, becomes a fountain. And when we have our inner fountain at the heart, we always feel we are overflowing, overflowing from within. Our inner cup is overflowing. So we don't need to chase after pleasures on the outside, because inside we have this fountain of happiness, fountain of peace, fountain of joy. Nothing outside can compare. We don't feel any lack of fulfillment in our life because inside we are full, filled to overflowing. So many people in the world feel an inner emptiness, which they try to fill by having some experience or by buying something. But it's never possible to fill this emptiness with anything from the outside. We fill this emptiness only by overflowing from within. And when the heart is overflowing like this, we can see, we can feel, we have something very precious inside. We don't need to believe because someone told us or because we read it in a book. We can see, we can feel this inner fountain of divine energy. So we get a much greater sense of self-esteem, self-worth. We become more dignified. We also become more humble because we can see everyone else is the same. Everyone else has the same. But not many people know. As the inner fountain grows bigger, it's like we have an inner antenna which grows bigger. The mind becomes more sensitive in receiving, more powerful in transmitting. Our sense of intuition becomes more refined, more sensitive. And we see more and more how our own mind affects the world around us. We are no longer surprised at coincidences. They become commonplace. We simply watch over the heart, seeing what appears, and we let it go. The heart becomes clear and cool and bright and refined. We refine the heart and we refine the consciousness. Human beings have a very wide range of consciousness. If we make the heart very cool, very clear, very clean, very bright, very refined, we can have the consciousness of a high heavenly being while still in human body. If we fill the heart with garbage, greed, anger, hate, spite, we lower the consciousness. We can have the consciousness of a subhuman while still in human body. So the heart is as we make it, and the consciousness is as we make it. If we look at a statue of the Buddha, usually we see the Buddha is sitting on a lotus, and the consciousness sits at the heart like this. And when we make the heart very spacious, very clean, very cool, very clear, very bright, refined, we get a very comfortable seat for the consciousness. We elevate the consciousness. But if we fill the heart with garbage, greed, hate, malice, spite, jealousy, the heart becomes hot and dark and cramped. We get a very uncomfortable seat for the consciousness. So we see, we are the caretaker of this heart. We must take care of it. No one else will do it for us. take care of the heart by keeping it clean. We keep it clean by keeping basic morality, by body, by speech, and by mind. Also, we must energize the heart. Just being aware of our own body, being aware of the body posture, being aware of the body sensations, being aware of the breathing, being aware of our mind, being aware of what forms in the mind, always knowing, always letting go. The heart becomes more energized, shines brighter and brighter. We can do this while we're deep in meditation. We can do this while we're waiting for a bus, while we're brushing our teeth, while we're doing any household chore, while we're doing the dishes, while we're cleaning, while we're walking. Just be aware of our own body, be aware of our own mind. Just as a light bulb must be clean, a light bulb covered in dirt, covered in mud, cannot shine. A light bulb must get the electric current. If the light bulb does not get the electric current, it cannot shine. Same with the heart. We energize the heart and we clean the heart. So the practice is very simple. It becomes difficult only to the extent that we believe our own foolishness. If some negative state of mind occurs and we believe this, we agree with this, we follow this, we lose our clarity, we lose our brightness, and we lose our way. But always we watch over our heart and we simply let it go. Watch what appears, watch what disappears. And now we've been sitting for some time. The heart has become more and more energized. And this energy we can spread around in the practice of spreading metta, spreading kindness. Before we do this spreading metta, spreading kindness, we sit for some time to make the heart peaceful and to make the heart powerful. So now we've been sitting some time, the inner fountain has become more and more powerful, so we can spread this energy around. We focus at the heart chakra as we breathe in with the intention, may I be happy, wishing happiness for myself, for ourselves. As we breathe in, the heart becomes energized. And as we breathe out, we let the heart overflow with the intention, may all beings be happy. And we can really feel the energy building up at the heart. We can really feel the energy overflowing from the heart. So now, breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings in front. May all beings in front be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart. May I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings on our right side. May all beings on my right be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart. May I be happy. As we breathe out, We let the heart overflow to all beings behind. May all beings behind be happy. Breathing in, may I be happy, energizing the heart. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings on our left side. May all beings on my left be happy. And we can feel the energy field of the heart becoming wider and wider, stronger and stronger. Breathing in, may I be happy, energizing the heart. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings above. May all beings above be happy. Breathing in, may I be happy, energizing the heart. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings below. May all beings below be happy. And we do the same in the 4 diagonal directions. This you can do by yourself. Breathing in, energizing the heart. Breathing out, letting the heart overflow. In our spiritual practice, we get to know our heart very well. If we have anger, the heart is hot. Spreading metta will cool down the heart. If we have anxiety, the heart is shaky, insecure. Spreading metta will make the heart secure. If the heart is heavy and dark, spreading metta will make the heart light and bright. If the heart is not clean with whatever negative state of mind, spreading metta will wash the heart. The energy comes up like water through a fountain, washing the heart, cleaning the heart. From the heart, cleaning the entire energy field, and from us radiates to the world around us, uplifting the world around us. And we have a great effect on the world around us. Much more than we know, much more than we can see right now. This practice brings tremendous benefit to us and to the world around us. We sit together, sitting in different places, even in different countries, but our hearts are connected in an ocean of light. We energize our heart and we radiate this peaceful energy, and we make a great difference. The time will come when we leave this body. We will look back on our life experience and we will be astonished. We will be amazed how much good we did with this simple practice. How much good we did for the world. How much good we did for ourselves. And now we observe the heart chakra. How does the heart chakra feel? Does it feel more open, more cool, more clear, more refined? Or do we have a lot of boredom and frustration? Whatever way the heart feels, we simply observe it and we let it go. And now we visualize the planet Earth at the heart chakra. Put the image of the planet Earth at the heart chakra. With the intention, may all beings on this earth be at peace. Wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings on this earth. From young to old, male, female, human, non-human, may all beings on this earth be happy. We put the image of the solar system at the heart chakra. Wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings throughout the solar system. Without limit, without exception, may all beings throughout this solar system be at peace. We put the image of the galaxy at the heart chakra. Wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings throughout the entire galaxy. May all beings throughout the galaxy be at peace. May all beings throughout the galaxy be happy. And now we have no more pictures, no more images. Just the idea, just the intention that the entire universe is contained within this heart chakra. And we wish peace, happiness for all beings throughout the entire universe. May all beings throughout the entire universe be at peace. May all beings be happy. This heart can become an ocean. It can fill the entire universe. It can contain the entire universe. An ocean of peace, ocean of kindness, ocean of compassion. We wish peace and happiness for our spiritual teachers. We share the merits we make from the good actions that we do with our spiritual teachers, wishing them long life and good health. We wish peace and happiness for our mother and father. We share our merits with our parents, wishing them peace, wishing them happiness. And wherever they are, living or deceased, they can get the energy now radiating from our heart. Because of the close heart connection with our parents, it's always easy to send energy to our parents. We wish peace and happiness for all our family, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews. May all our family be at peace. We wish happiness for the angels watching over us. We share our merits with the angels watching over us, with all the higher beings in our area. And as we do this practice, we get friends in high places. When we share our merits with the higher beings, they rejoice. They are happy to help us. We wish happiness for all beings who are friendly to us. We wish happiness for all beings who are not friendly to us. May all beings be happy. We wish happiness for all beings who we have ever harmed in the past. By mind, we ask forgiveness. We wish happiness for all beings who have ever harmed us, and we completely forgive. And as we forgive, the heart becomes wider, lighter, more cool, more clear, more free. Wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings throughout the entire universe. May all beings throughout the entire universe be happy. We zoom back down, put the image of the galaxy back at the heart chakra, wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings throughout the galaxy. We put the image of the solar system back at the heart chakra, wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings throughout the solar system. We put the image of the earth at the heart, wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings on this earth. And finally, we zoom down to our own heart chakra. Try to see the heart chakra as a ball of white light with the intention, may this heart be at peace. Bright and cool and clear, may this heart be at peace. And we observe, how is the heart now? Does it feel more open, more cool, more clear, more refined? Whatever way the heart feels, we observe it and we let it go. As we continue our practice, the heart will open up like the petals of a flower, become bright and cool and clear and wide. We can't control or force it. We just do our duty to take care of the heart, and the results come in their own time. We become aware of the body posture again. We can visualize ourselves sitting here. We bring the right hand slowly to the right knee, being aware of all the movements. We bring the left hand slowly to the left knee, being aware of all the movements. And we can try to visualize ourselves sitting like this. These movements of the hands help the mind to come out of meditation smoothly. We bring the right hand up to the heart chakra. The left hand joins the right hand, palms together. And now the heart is very strong, very bright. And with this strong, bright heart, we make the intention to continue our spiritual practice, which means to avoid doing evil, to do good, and to purify the heart. We bring the hands up to the forehead in gratitude and respect. Back down to the legs. And in your own time, when you're ready, we open the eyes and we keep the heart open. And so I thank you for joining me today in this Metta meditation, and I invite you to join me again tomorrow and every day. Every day I do this Metta meditation at 7 p.m. Central European Time, and you're very welcome to join me in this every day. And if someone is interested to come to my own meditation center here in Hungary, I leave something in the comments below. And I wish you all the very best in your meditation practice, and I wish you all the highest happiness, which is the happiness of peace.